Aquarians, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Please note these are general messages. They will not resonate for everyone, so just take what does and leave the rest. For those of you that would like a personal reading, you can find a link to my website in the description box below. Or if you don't feel like you resonate with my energy, definitely check out all of the amazing readers on YouTube. There are so many of them, and you'll definitely find the one that fits best for you. Okay. Also, don't give your power away to any of us readers, because what we say is in the moment as we read the energies, but that doesn't mean that it is going to happen that way, especially when you've got free will involved, as well as the person that you're dealing with, and also divine interventions help if you so choose to accept it and ask for help from your angels and your spirit guides, etc. So Aquarius, love, what do we got? Okay, I'm being told to do a shuffle and cut. I hope that you're all safe and healthy wherever you are. Aquarius, love, please, spirit. The message is mostly that they need to hear right now. The 3 oracle cards that came out for you is, this could be the one, healing family issues and release your ex, but it's in reverse. So to me, I feel like somebody is a little torn. You could be torn about the fact that you've met somebody, you've started something with them, and I'm getting this feeling like they're really good to you, or things could be going very well, but some of you are still hung up on your ex, or they are still hung up on you. Bottom of the deck, we have Magician. So yeah, you could be tricking yourself that you're ready to move on. You could be tricking yourself, or your ex is tricking themselves, thinking, yeah, I'm ready to move on. And you're trying to convince yourself that whoever this person is, this new person, they might be the one for you. However, there could be a little danger to that, because we don't want to get into a situation, or of course it's your choice, you know, I'm not telling you what to do, but getting into a situation where it becomes a rebound, right? So the Wheel of Fortune, it's definitely spinning in your favor, Aquas. This is a good thing. It speaks to soulmates, it speaks to destiny. Definitely good luck, right? Karma, though, and I feel like you're in a moment where you have to decide, and maybe that's what it is because you're not fully healed from this past connection, or they're not healed. So there, I feel, is going to be a bit of an upheaval here. It could be that the person you're now seeing may want to take this to another level because they see you as the one, but hard to say what you're going to do at this point in time, because like I said, I don't know if you're fully over the past, or this could be your person that you're thinking of. They're not fully over you, and they may end up breaking up with the person that they're with. There we go, because what's crossing it is the moon. So there's old feelings here that haven't been dealt with. They haven't been birthed, and they haven't been faced. So I feel like somebody stuffed their emotions down and tried to move on by replacing as opposed to fixing. Yeah, and because of it, the 10 of Pentacles is coming up in reverse as the foundation. So I feel like this new connection, whoever they're with, has turned out to be quite unstable. Unstable in the fact that they're not over you. It's pretty straightforward. So here we go in the past. Somebody has been trying to let somebody else in, but it's just not comparing to you. There's these 3 cups. They continue to look at the past, and even though they have this new offer, it's just they're not ready to move on. They're really not emotionally ready. I feel that they're emotionally shut off to whoever this new person is, but yet this new person is sticking around for them, hoping that they're going to release you. But I don't see that happening because they really miss you. Wow, 5 of Cups. So it's interesting to see how this person is looking at the 3 cups here with their arms crossed, right? Back turned towards opportunities. Here in the present, still looking at those 3 cups that have fallen over, that aren't sitting upright, and not paying attention to the 2 that are sitting up behind them. 5 is conflict. 5 is sadness. 5 is grief. 5 is someone feels a lot of regret and remorse here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they did. I can try and get some clarity for some of you. What happened here in the past? Why did Aquas break up with this person? Why did Aquas break up with this person? 9 of Swords. Look at all of that grief and regret. Maybe this person was suffering from depression or anxiety and couldn't show up properly for you. That could be the case. Or maybe they were so afraid that they were almost creating stories in their mind that things weren't going well or that there were problems. They may have been terrified of their feelings for you. Look at that. That's that 10 of Cups energy. They felt so incredibly happy with you. I think that it terrified them. Maybe they came from a broken home, right? Maybe their parents were divorced, or they've seen a lot of divorce, and for them, happiness, it's almost like when it gets presented to them, they get terrified of it, so they run from it. And maybe that's what they did, and now they're so sorry for it. So let's see what's coming in the near future. Ooh, you're coming in the near future. I told you, Aquas, there's your beautiful star energy. This person saw you as their everything. They may have even wanted to marry you, have kids with you, but they got freaked out of their own emotions. I don't even think they were in touch with their emotions, because maybe their emotions were so powerful. It's like they took all of these swords and they literally blocked them off. It could have scared them so much because maybe they were afraid that they'd lose you because they've seen it growing up. Or maybe somebody close to them went through a divorce and they witnessed that pain. Or perhaps they had gone through a loss already of somebody in their family. And when you're grieving like that, it's so incredibly hard to, well, for some people, it's so hard to open back up because you don't want to lose somebody again. It's like to love somebody and then feel like your heart has been ripped out. Grief is a tricky thing. And I feel like someone here realizes now, well, I think they realized all along that you were their soulmate and that they love you unconditionally, but it was their fear of getting close. That's what I'm feeling like. It was their fear of happiness. It's almost like they felt they didn't deserve it in some way, shape, or form. So what I see here in the near future for you, Aquas, is this person is going to want to come back. They're going to want to apologize. They're going to want to express themselves, but yet I don't know if they're good at expressing themselves because of these arms folded. Maybe that was the problem too. They couldn't really talk about it because do you see how this person is in this bed and it's all dark and there's nobody around and they look quite sorrowful, right? Like they look pretty miserable. I have a feeling like this person has never really had the emotional support, so how can they act in a healthy way, right? This healing family issues. How can they act in a healthy way with you when it's never been demonstrated or they don't know how? So it's possible that they wanted to open up to you, but instead they didn't know how. Hence, they were stuck in their head about it. And a lot of people get like that. Like instead of showing their weakness, they hide behind this trickster energy, which is, I'm strong, I've got this all together, and then one day they just disappear and you're like, what happened? Well, they don't know how to deal with their emotions and how much they felt for you. And this is a divinely guided union, I feel like. And also, I love the fact that there's going to be healing and renewal here. I honestly think this person is going to come back, and I do feel like you're going to give them a chance, because I think this reading may help you to have seen why. And the foundation, again, is an unstable family, unstable home life. So I feel like they grew up seeing divorce, seeing everything fall apart around them, and they don't want that to happen in their life. Some may have sworn, like, I'll never let this happen to me. I'll never let this happen to me. Maybe they were affected deeply by divorce in their family. Hard to say, right? But there's some kind of wounding here that frightened them. And I think your strength, yeah, look at that. Look at that apology. I told you, Page of Cups. Page of Cups, this is brand new. This is the beginning of emotions. So I feel like they're going to really step out of their comfort zone and all that they've known. I'm looking at the Sphinx there. They're going to step out of everything that they've known, and they're going to try and open up to you. They're going to try to express what they're feeling. Like, do you see the way that she's holding this cup? But I feel like it's almost like I can sense that her arms are shaking. It's like she's so scared. She's so scared. Hence this Nine of Swords energy. So scared to open up, because is her heart going to be trampled on? Now, for others who may not be afraid of that scenario, they could have had their heart broken in the past. Perhaps they were engaged, or perhaps they were married and it ended up in divorce. And then they start feeling like, oh, this is wonderful. You know, I met Aqua, and then they got terrified. They got terrified. What if it doesn't work out again? What if it's not okay? Maybe they're still grieving over the past, even though they don't want to, right? Maybe they didn't let themselves grieve. But I feel like they have now, because the moon reverse is about releasing those pent up emotions and subconscious fears that hadn't been dealt with. So I feel like you're going to be receiving an apology. You might receive an email or a text message. I'm getting text message for some reason. So some of you might get this text message, and I feel like it's going to be something like, how have you been? I've been thinking about you. They're not going to dive straight into, you know, I realize now that I didn't open up enough. I realize now, you know, this, that, and the other. I don't feel that it's going to be that straight off the bat. Aquas, if you can feel it in your heart, try to hear the person out and let them ease into it, because this is brand new for them. To open up their emotions, I feel like this is brand new, okay? But I do feel that they are going to be coming back. Cross watchers, if this is you, kudos to you for making this big change. I feel like you've been afraid and stuck for a long time in terms of coming out of your, surrender, stubbornness. And what is great is this is coming up in reverse. They are getting over themselves. They're getting over whatever story it was in their mind. Maybe they had to keep up this facade. I'm so tough. I'm so strong. But I think they've taken some time now to reflect on this situation. They're not happy being without you. They're going to stop this way of thinking. And actually, this is a rite of passage. So this is very big in terms of their own healing and their own growth. And I think that they're going to open up, as I showed you. And that's going to be very hard for them. But I think that you guys are going to receive it. Let's see. What is Aqua going to do when this person apologizes? What is Aqua going to do? Oh, beautiful. Page of Wands. I think you're going to explore the options. You're going to be open to it, and you're going to give it a shot, right? And I think that you guys are going to come at this with very playful energy. You're going to start out anew, if you will. Okay? And I think that that is so incredibly sweet. Now, if this is not somebody that's coming back, this could be just somebody that you're dealing with right now, that you're in a connection with, and you've been wondering what is up with them. Well, this is what's been up with them. So they've gone ahead and they've decluttered. It has been scientifically proven clutter causes anxiety. If your space is overwhelmed with clutter, start small and tackle one area at a time. You will notice an almost immediate difference in your overall mood after the clutter has been lifted. If there is no clutter, rearrange something that has been in the same place for a while. This will open up new space in your mind and in your environment. So there we go. I feel like this person has been decluttering, and not only that, it's what's opening them up to change and to properly show up. Wow, it amazes me just how much love can terrify a person. It's Love is supposed to be the most incredible thing in the world, but sometimes it can be so painful and so frightening that it literally paralyzes people, paralyzes them in a state of terror, fear of rejection, fear of loss, right? Fear of experience, because the pain of not having you terrifies them so much. Wow. All right, so that's what I got for you, Aquas. I hope it helped somebody out there, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you guys again soon, and thanks for your patience. Sorry for the lateness. I had a lot of personal readings to do, and because of it, and I give everything to it, I had so many headaches, and I needed the rest, so I waited until I could give you my all. Have a great one, you guys. Bye.